Hey guys, what's up? It's Emily, and I've been debating making this channel for quite a while now. And today I posted on my medical Instagram at diabeticemily_ if anybody would be interested in watching me on YouTube. And I actually had quite a few people say yes. So yeah. I also asked if anybody had any sort of questions for me, just so that we could do like a little get to know me video as my intro, if that's what you want to call it. So let's get into the questions. I have quite a few on my phone. So the first question is, how old are you? I'm 23 years old. My birthday is September 17th, 1996. So yeah. The second question is, where are you from? I am from Saskatchewan, Canada, so I live kind of in the middle of Canada. It's pretty cold out today. It's like minus 32 and it snowed all day yesterday and all last night. So I'm, just held up inside today, keeping warm. And the third question is, what chronic illnesses do you have? So I actually have quite a few. I mean, I'm sure there's people that have way more than I do, but in my opinion, I have quite a few. So the first one is I am type 1 diabetic. So basically my pancreas doesn't work and I have a Freestyle Libre, which I can do a video on, that continuously checks my blood sugar and it sends it to my phone. And I also have a insulin pump that gives me insulin throughout the day. If you can hear stomping in this video, I am so sorry. The people that live above me have children and they are like bouncy all over the place, and if you can hear it, I'm sorry. I also have fibromyalgia, so that is basically chronic widespread pain in association with severe fatigue, brain fog, and migraines. The brain fog is what really gets me. Is I can be in the middle of a conversation and totally forget what I was talking about. So if I seem spaced out or I pause for quite a while, that's the brain fog, and I'm sorry. So another thing I have is functional neurological disorder, which is basically an umbrella term for unexplained neurological symptoms. So for me personally, I have non-epileptic seizures. I pass out quite a bit. I'm sure there's more, but brain fog. So with my non-epileptic seizures, I have seizures that look like epilepsy. And I've been tested for epilepsy, I've been tested for MS, I've been tested for all kinds of things that could possibly cause seizures. And doctors just cannot determine a cause, so I was diagnosed with functional neurological disorder. I also have asthma, which really only affects me when I'm sick. I've had it since I was born because I was actually born 2.5 months early, so it's actually quite common in premature babies, I guess, but I mean, I'm an adult now, so yeah. I also have anxiety and depression, which is pretty common for people with chronic illnesses. So if you're chronically ill, I'm sure you can relate to that. The next question is, how does your functional neurological disorder affect your life? It affects my life a lot. So due to my non-epileptic seizures, I am no longer allowed to drive, which takes away a lot of independence. Like, I can't drive myself to doctor's appointments, I can't drive to the grocery store, I can't drive the 3 hours to go see my parents whenever I want, so it's kind of difficult, but I have a great support system that are more than willing to drive me around, and when they are busy, I use a non-emergent medical taxi that actually my grandpa's cousin owns, so that comes in handy a lot. And yeah. The non-epileptic seizures are really what impact my life because they cause me to bang my head against the wall, bang my head against the floor. I've actually cut my face several times. I've fallen out of bed, which as a result, I now have a bed rail. I'm not sure if you can see it behind me, but it keeps me from, if I have a seizure, I won't fly off the bed, which I have done, and it hurts a lot. Not something I recommend. And functional neurological disorder has actually taken a lot away from me. I've had to stop going to school because of it. I was actually only 2 semesters away from finishing my sociology degree, so I'm hoping that I will be able to return come spring. That is my hope, that is my goal, but we will see what the future brings and if that is achievable for me or not. We'll see how my symptoms are. The next question is, do you have any pets? So I personally don't have any pets, but my family has 3 dogs. They are our family dogs. So I mean, I guess technically they're mine, but they're not like living with me. So we have Leo, who is a long-haired Chihuahua. We have Dobby, who is a Shih Tzu. He doesn't really look like a Shih Tzu because he has a longer snout than most Shih Tzus. And then we have Sarah, who is a Chinese pug, and she is absolutely adorable. If you've seen my Instagram stories, you've probably seen them quite a bit because I do spend a lot of time at my parents' house and I spend all day with them. So if you've watched my Instagram stories, you've seen them. The next question is, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie by far is Harry Potter. I am such a Harry Potter nerd. I probably always will be and always have been. So Harry Potter by far. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one sister. She is 17 years old. She's a senior in high school and is graduating in June. I love her to death. She actually is just getting back from Cuba because she went there with her boyfriend, and I can't wait to see photos of Cuba. I've never been there, so I was super excited for her. The next and last question is, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to being type 1 diabetic? So there are lots of challenges when it comes to being type 1 diabetic because you have to control your blood sugar, you have to like constantly stay on top of things, you have to be giving insulin every time you eat, you have to be checking your blood sugar. It's a lot. People that don't have type 1 diabetes really don't understand how much time it takes up. So for me, I would say this is hard. This is a hard question to answer. I would say keeping my blood sugars in range. Well, I have them fairly well in range majority of the time, but with my fibromyalgia pain and even my functional neurological disorder, if I'm having a really bad day, my blood sugars are just crazy and I don't know why. My endocrinologist and my diabetic nurse say that it's totally normal, but you know, when you see those higher numbers, it can be pretty scary. So I would say that's definitely one of my bigger challenges. And then, so I guess I want to talk about what my channel will entail. So I would love to be able to just spread awareness and, you know, inspire people and just get to know people through YouTube. I mean, I've kind of done that on Instagram, but I just wanted to expand my platform. Plus, I love watching YouTube videos, so I figured why not give it a shot. So my channel will be primarily focused around my chronic illnesses and my lifestyle. So yeah, I might throw in some other sort of videos that I like watching on YouTube, so that can include like makeup tutorials, get ready with me's, clean with me's. I've been like obsessed with clean with me's lately. I swear I've organized my whole condo at this point, like gone through every single closet, wiped down every single surface like twice. My place is like super clean right now and I'm living for it. So yeah, that is kind of my goal. And I think that's all for this video. I hope you guys are well, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.